You ever notice how some days on the calendar just seem, I don't know, stacked? Like they produce an unusual amount of talent? Well, today we're diving into one of those powerhouse days, a date that's given us some seriously huge names in entertainment.
Okay, so this sounds like the setup to a pretty weird joke, right? You've got a classic movie star, one of the most famous pop singers ever, and the guy who defended Gondor. I mean, what on earth could possibly link these three together?
Yep, it's their birthday. April 17th is responsible for this truly incredible lineup of talent. So today, we're going to take a little journey through the amazing careers that all started on this one star-studded day.
So let's start at the beginning. Chronologically, we're kicking things off with two icons who absolutely define their eras, from the glam days of the old studio system to the much grittier, more realistic films of the 1970s.
First up, the one and only William Holden. Born all the way back in 1918, he became one of the biggest, and I mean biggest, box office draws of the 1950s. A true legend of the silver screen who passed away at age 63. What's so cool about Holden's career is how it evolved. He started out as this studio golden boy, the handsome lead, but he quickly proved he was so much more than that. His role in Sunset Boulevard showed this darker, more cynical side, which he totally perfected in Stalag 17, and that's what won him the Oscar for Best Actor. Then, of course, The Bridge on the River Kwai just cemented his status as a global superstar. And next, we have the incredible Olivia Hussey. Born in 1951, she became a massive international star when she was just a teenager. She's given us so many unforgettable performances, and in 2026, she'll be celebrating her 75th birthday. Talk about range. At just 16 years old, she became the Juliet for an entire generation in Romeo and Juliet, and she even won a Golden Globe for it. But then she did a complete 180 and basically helped invent the final girl in the cult horror classic Black Christmas. And just to show you how versatile she is, she later got rave reviews for her beautiful and moving portrayal of the Virgin Mary in Jesus of Nazareth. Amazing. All right, let's jump forward a few years to the modern superstars. Because trust me, April 17th did not stop producing talent. It's given us this amazing mix of actors, pop icons, and filmmakers who are still shaping entertainment as we speak. And that, of course, brings us to the fantastic, the versatile Sean Bean, who will be turning 67 in 2026. This is a man who has been a part of some of the absolute biggest franchises in history. For a lot of people in the UK, he will always be the hero, Richard Sharp. But for the rest of us, we know him as the Bond villain who used to be 006, and, of course, as the noble but very complicated Boromir in The Lord of the Rings. And yeah, we all know his characters have a reputation for not making it to the end credits, but his career is going as strong as ever. Here's a face absolutely everyone knows and loves, the wonderful Jennifer Garner, who's turning 54 in 2026, is a true Hollywood powerhouse. I mean, she has such incredible range. She exploded onto the scene as the super spy Sydney Bristow in Alias, winning a Golden Globe and a SAG Award for it. Then she completely charmed all of us in the classic rom-com 13 Going on 30. But what's really amazing is that beyond the screen, she's also this force for good, a successful entrepreneur, and a really dedicated board member for Save the Children. Okay, our next star truly needs no introduction. From being a global pop sensation to a complete titan of the fashion world, it is, of course, Victoria Beckham, turning 52 in 2026. So first, as Posh Spice, she was part of the Spice Girls, a group that literally defined a generation. But then she pulled off something that very few pop stars ever managed to do. She totally reinvented herself. She faced a ton of skepticism from the media, but she pushed through and built this incredible fashion empire from the ground up. And now she's one of the most respected names in the entire industry. And finally, let's head over to France to talk about the acclaimed actress and filmmaker Maïwenn, who's celebrating her 50th birthday in 2026. She is what you'd call a true auteur. She's not just in the movies, she makes the movies with her own unique vision. Maïwenn is just a multi-talented force of nature. She acts, she writes, she directs these incredibly powerful films. Her movie Polisse won the jury prize at the Cannes Film Festival, which is a huge deal. And more recently, her film Jeanne du Barry, which she also directed and starred in, was chosen to open that same festival. She is an absolute powerhouse in French cinema. So when you actually step back and look at them all together, it's kind of staggering.
The sheer amount and variety of talent born on this single day is just incredible to think about. I mean, look at this. You've got Oscar-winning legends from Hollywood's golden age, modern-day action heroes, rom-com queens, pop culture icons, and brilliant filmmakers from world cinema. It's so much more than just a list of names. It really is like its own little constellation of stars, all connected by one day, April 17th.
What an incredible lineup, right? A very, very happy birthday to all these amazing stars. But now we want to hear from you. Looking at this amazing list, who is your absolute favorite? Let us know.